Alright, video time, class. Now, the goal for you is you'd be able to perform translations and describe the effects on the coordinates. Alright, so get this down. Translations. That involves moving points on a coordinate plane, right, left, up, and or down. Alright, now after plotting new coordinates, the image appears to slide. Alright, because after you move the coordinates from one image to its new coordinates, alright, you're going to create another image, and that image is going to appear to slide on the coordinate plane. That's why we associate the word slide with translating an image. Alright? So, get this down. We'll move on to the next slide. Alright. So, real quick, alright, get this y-axis and x-axis down. Alright, plot these coordinates. Alright, and label the points. Now, we're going to create an image by graphing and labeling these points. Alright, so, the first image that we're given. Alright, point A is at negative 6, 1. So, negative 6, 1. B, point B is at negative 6, 6. So, negative 6, up 6. There's point B. C is at negative 1, 4. And D is at negative 3, 1. Alright, remember, when we're talking about coordinates, the first value is the x value. The second value is the y value. Alright? X value, y value. X value, y value. X value, y value. And so on. Alright? So what we need to do is translate the image 8 units to the right and 5 units down. Alright, well, put a star next to this. Alright? Write this down. Translate the image. Alright, translate the image means move each point. Alright, that's all that means. So when you're told to translate an image, all you're really doing is moving each point in whatever directions, alright, you're told to move the points. So, we need to translate this image 8 units to the right and 5 units down. So, I'm going to take point A, move it 8 units to the right and 5 units down, and there's prime A. Alright, the new location of point A. Prime A. Next, alright, we've got B. Well, we're going to move B 8 units to the right and 5 down. C, 8 units to the right, 5 down, and D, 8 units to the right and 5 down. So now I've got my new image. Alright, and now these are the coordinates of that new image. Alright, A prime is now at 2, negative 4. B prime is now at 2, 1. C prime is now at 7, negative 1. And D prime is now at 5, negative 4. Alright? That's all we're doing when we're translating images. Alright, we're just moving the coordinates to create our new shape. And look, these are exactly the same size, exactly the same shape, they have exactly the same angles, so they would be considered congruent figures, or congruent shapes. Alright, exactly the same. Alright, next slide. Now, you are going to have to be able to do this on your own. Whoop, let me get rid of that. So, you're going to create an image by graphing and labeling these points. Alright, so make sure you have a y-axis and an x-axis. Alright, because we're going to plot those points like I've already done up here. So, point A is at 0, 4. So, point A, 0 for x, positive 4 for y. There's point A. B, 3, 7. So, x, positive 3, y, positive 7. There's point B. C is at 6, 2. So, x is positive 6, y is positive 2, there's point C. And then we got D at 4, 1. So, D, positive 4 for x, positive 1 for the y value. That's point D. Now, we need to translate the image 4 units to the left and 9 units down. So again, put a star next to this. Write this down. Translate the image means move each point. Alright, so I should see in your notes 2 stars. I have the exact same thing written. Translate the image means move each point. Alright, that's all you have to do when you're translating an image. You're just moving each point. Alright, so now what we need to do is move all these coordinates into their new locations. So I'm going to start with point A. Oh, you know what? Before we even do that, I told you were going to have a shot at this. So what I want you to do, pause the video. Alright, I want you to move each point in the direction, alright, that you're told to. 4 units to the left, 9 units down. Alright, and then your new shape should look exactly like this shape, but in a new location on the coordinate plane. Alright, so go ahead, give this a shot, and after you create your new shape, write out what the coordinates are of A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. Alright, go ahead, pause the video. Alright, so this is what you should have gotten. Start with point A. 4 units left, 9 down. So I'm going to move 4 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right here is where they're going to meet up. Alright, and that's A prime. Now we gotta figure out what those coordinates are. Alright, so A prime is at, the X value is -4, and the Y value is at -5. So A prime, -4, -5, -4, -5. Alright, B prime. Now we gotta move B. Alright, so we're gonna move B 4 units to the left and 9 units down. So 4 units to the left, 2, 3, 4, and then 9 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. That right there, class, that's going to be B prime. So I've got B prime. And those coordinates for B prime are at X is -1, Y is -2. So X value, -1, and the Y value, -2. Get this down here. Alright. Now, C prime. We gotta find out what its location is. So, I'm gonna move point C, 4 to the left, 9 down. So we're gonna go 4 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9 down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And that's C prime. C prime's coordinates you should have gotten for your X value, +2, and your Y value, -7. So C prime is at 2, -7. So we're going to write in 2, -7. Alright, and last but not least, we got D prime to locate. Alright, so we're moving D 4 to the left, 9 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left, and then 9 down. And that is D prime. I'm going to write that right here. D prime. Alright, now you can take your coordinates, connect them to create that shape. Oh, almost forgot to write those coordinates in. X value is 0. Y value is -8. X value 0. Y value -8. Alright? X0, negative 8. There's D prime. Now you can tell, class, all we did with this image is just slide it in this direction. Alright? That's it. That's all it means to translate an image. Just slide it. Okay? Now, last slide. Okay. I know there's a lot here. Alright, so you must also be able to list the coordinates of an image after it's been translated without using a coordinate plane. So like, I just give you all the coordinates of an image, and then I'm going to say, alright, the image is going to be moved this many units in this direction and this many units in this direction. What are the new coordinates going to be? Alright, without using a coordinate plane or a graph. Alright, so remember, class, the x-axis moves right and left. Right being in the positive direction, correct? And left on the y-axis is in the negative direction. Alright, the y-axis moves up, which is plus or the positive direction, and it moves down, which would be considered minus or a negative direction. Alright? So, for example, two problems. Alright, if I tell you to translate point A, which is at 4, 8, right? X is 4, Y is 8. 6 units to the left and 3 units up. What will be the coordinates of A prime? Alright, so if I move point A, where will A prime be? Well, class, our X value, look, is at 4. Right now our X value is at 4. But you have to move it, you need to move point A 6 units to the left. Well, class, to the left on the x-axis, right? That's in the negative direction or the minus direction. So you're going to take 6 away from 4 and get negative 2. Our y value is 8, right? We start off with point A, the y value is 8. But we're told to move that coordinate, alright, point A, 3 units up. Well, on the y-axis, right, when you're moving up, that's a positive direction, or plus. So I'm going to take 8, and 3 up is plus 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11. The new coordinate, alright, prime A, is going to end up being at x is negative 2, y is positive 11. Alright? Number 2, translate point B, which is at negative 3, 1, 5 units to the right, and 4 units down. What will be the coordinates of B prime? Well, our x value, right, that's negative 3. X value is negative 3. But we're moving point B 5 units to the right. Well, on the x-axis, to the right, that's in the positive direction. Alright? Adding, positive. So what we're going to do is 5 to the right. I'm going to do negative 3 plus 5, and we're going to end up at we're going to end up at positive 2 for x. Our y value is 1, right? But we're told we need to move 4 units down. Well, down, that's a minus or negative on the y-axis, right? When you move down, that's minus or negative. So if we're moving down 4, we're going to take 4 away. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. So now our coordinates for prime B is x is 2, y is negative 3. Alright, and what I want you to do really fast, alright, you put a star next to this. Alright, somewhere off to the side here of these problems, number 1 and 2, I want you to draw an x and a y axis. Alright, I'm going to be looking for this. Draw an x and a y axis, and then I want you to label up top, right, on the y axis, y plus. Down below the y axis, I want you to label it y negative or minus. Alright, then on the x axis that you've made, I want you to label on the right side of it x plus or x positive, because that's the positive direction. And on the left side of the x-axis, I want you to label it x negative or x minus. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for that, x-axis and y-axis, with the letters and the positive or negative. Alright, but that's it. We're going to work more with this on Monday, and hope you're all having a great weekend. I will see you soon.